Hello guys and welcome to the last game of the evening as well as the last game of the group stages for the MSI Pro Gaming League Season 6, the Southeast Asian qualifiers. It's gonna be MSI-EvoGT versus Titan. Well, Titan, they took game number 1 rather convincingly, although it was like a 35 to 40 minute game. Titan, they had a pretty commanding lead throughout the entirety of it. But we are HeflaTV, of course, you're watching HeflaTV 1 particularly. My name is Coucher and I am joined by HeflaMoke.
That's me. That's me. Either way, MSI versus Titan. The start was good, but unfortunately, then Titan just proved that they're the more experienced team. And MSI, I don't know, they crumbled. I mean, they held on till the very end, even after they lost to Rax, and it didn't go well in team fights. I mean, there are multiple reasons why it failed. Like, it was a bit about positioning, about commitment to certain things. After all, I think Titan just had the better job when it came to, like, really the clash fights, and they were looking for those. Like, you saw the best example of that huge clash where MSI should have just rather given away a tower and a kill was that bottom tier 1 fight. Like, they saw 5 people there, still they just tried to rotate in and make it happen, but, like, with the TP, you set up a perfect timer. Like, the first thing you saw right after you appeared to the light of the tier 1 tower after your TP scroll ended was Ice Blast and the Ravage, plus whatever else damage is coming there. That's for an experienced team like Titan, that's the easy setup you can give them, and this is something you should just not do. I mean, KYXY a bit overcommitting there, here and there, but he just felt so strong on his Morphling. No shotgun required in this game on both the Tinker and the Morphling. Well, overall, it was just well played by Titan. We have to say it like this. And by the way, I'm also really sad that the qualifiers already end. Like, I enjoyed these 4 or 5 days of us casting here to see qualifiers for the MPGL. It was really a good time, and unfortunately, it's the end.
Well, yeah, at least we had a good time doing so, and we've been seeing so many crazy games, lots of kills happening almost in every single one of them. Lots of 3-2-2 action going on as well, of course, some throwing going on. But looking at this draft now, bans rather standard still. This time around, Tidehunter actually gets banned, and Titan, well, they ran it pretty damn well last time around. Whereas Titan themselves banning out the Lycan and the Faceless Void, so MSI having the Razor for them. Do you think it's gonna make a difference, or?
I mean, if that makes a difference just based on that, I don't know. What I know is that, like, we have the bans at least along the meta, and the Ravage is not there, and this, yeah, is definitely, yeah, good for MSI, because obviously the Ravage in all those fights, it was a key element of Titan's strategy, and it worked out perfectly. Like, except for one Ravage, he got almost like a 3, 4, 5-man Ravage each and every time they went in the clash. Unfortunately for MSI, they really tried to commit, like counter commit. They were like, no, here and not a single step further. So even the Furion came in there and was just like trying to fight, even going for a BKB. It just didn't work out. Maybe they could have achieved a bit more with Red Dota, but I think in the end it would have also just slowed down the game. That's it. Then maybe would have seen a 40 minutes Titan win.
Yeah, possibly so. But Titan now, they actually grabbed the Ancient Apparition for themselves after the Brewmaster for the 3rd game in a row. 2nd game in this series, of course, obviously, and they also used it against G7 in the secondary game. But MSI, they have the Skyref. So far, though, they lack the setup for it.
I actually like what they pick up here. MSI so far, I mean, making a good draft. Obviously, the Skyref Mage is a nice answer on the Brewmaster, because the Brewmaster, after all, like, if he doesn't get his primal split off, he's nothing but a fat, drunken panda. That's the fact. Like, he's going down really, 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 really fast if you have the necessary damage within the silence. And of course, the seal of the Skyref Mage makes it also easy, because there's a lot of magic amplify on that spell anyway. But of course, you need the damage. Then again, Titan is picking up the Ancient Apparition again. Last time it worked out quite well. The Ice Blasts were mostly on target, and we had some Shatters there as well. So they definitely like that hero still. Like, we saw it against G7, we saw it now against MSI, and so far I can't complain about the Ancient Apparition. Like, to be honest, like, in comparison, the 2 supports of last game, Net on the Lion and the Ancient Apparition, I think the Ancient Apparition did, like, a lot more work than the Lion. Like, the Lion was good with initiations, but to be honest, the finger action was a bit missing from me. Like, I don't know, sometimes he was really holding it back, because it was really questionable if that's enough for Shatter, for example. But I mean, in the end, the setup is all you need on a Lion. He did what he had to do, stuns, hexes, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and actually, one thing to note out that is, at least I do believe that these teams, they're just playing for the, well, not even for the seed anymore, Titan. They are for 100% number 1 in their group, and MSI is going to be number 2. So they're just more or less going to play for fun. Nothing too much on the line here at all. So MSI, even if they lose, it's probably not too bad for them. Of course, the betters out there of betting on this game, they're like, oh, they better not go for some experimental drafts or anything and go for pros.
I mean, why not? I mean, if you play against a stronger team, and it doesn't matter if the outcome of the tournament is already done or not, like it's still, there's still certain factors in it. I mean, first of all, you want to like practice against those specific teams. You want to gain experience. You still want to please the fans because, like, I mean, MSI, they have a lot of fans there back on the Philippines that really cheer for them. The same goes pretty much for Titan, of course. They also have their fan base, so you want to like deliver a proper game. And there's also, of course, the whole betting industry in the background. Like, people like don't really like it if I don't know, teams just throw games away because the group stage is, the outcome is already done. They still want to bet just on how good is the team, and obviously Titan is here the favorite. But I don't know, if Titan, for example, is given away here some experimental game, then trust me, there's gonna be a lot of pissed people because it destroyed their bets. And I don't know, so I really hope that both teams give full power here. It's a good experience for MSI, and as I said, if they draft well, and if they have just the start like they had already, because the start wasn't bad at all of MSI, if they keep on swimming or like surfing on that wave of that, like on that momentum they had there, I can see this actually happening, that Titan gets in an awkward position where they, I don't know, really have to work hard to get out of it. But let's see. The start is really important for MSI and how well they execute from there on.
Yeah, it certainly is. And actually, Titan picking up a Rubik for themselves at the moment doesn't have the most impactful things to steal. Maybe expecting MSI to pick some up though. MSI, well, they go for a centaur. Stealing a stampede is always going to be nice for Rubik. And Ancient Seal into the double H hoof thump. That damage combination is just ridiculously strong, of course. Plasma field on top of that. I was expecting, I completely forgot what hero I was expecting for MSI now, man. This centaur.
I don't know, like you know me, like Skyriff Mage and Centaur combination, I love this because there's a nice synergy between both, like the seal, the amplified damage plus the double edge. It's really nice, but so far, each and every time I've seen those two together, I've barely seen the actual combination. Like, I don't know why, but it's just, I don't know, the situation's never really, I don't know, led to this nice combo of a crazy amount of damage.
Well, maybe you'll get to see it this time around. And what the hero I was thinking about was Death Prophet. I mean, that hero is just so damn strong overall. Silence would be nice against the Brewmaster. Building the Evil Scepter to maybe just dodge the Ice Blast, for example, as well, might not be too bad of a thing to have.
Yep, especially when you're so squishy with your HP pool. But anyway, we have to look at the second ban stage. Like, the Sand King is getting banned out again, just like we had in the last game. And the Furin, who was with MSI last game, is now being banned by them. The Clockwork is getting banned out on Titan's side. They don't want to have that hookshot initiation, as well as the Wraith King. Even though, to be honest, like when I look back to game number 1, the Wraith King was probably the hero with, I don't know, the worst performance, I guess. Being caught out so often and losing his ultimate, like also his, I mean, he was a support Wraith King, and for like on a support Wraith King, you always expect him to like at some point transition into damage, but hey, it was a 36-minute game. He barely had any items but his PTs and a stick and wards, because he was pretty much the warding bitch for them. And he had level 1 ultimate still at the end, which of course is 260 seconds and therefore utter useless if you have a team that keeps on pushing and fighting and wants to fight and brings the fight even to you, to your base, to your high ground. I don't know, like, I guess they could have just have the Wraith King still, because based on game number 1 would not have made too much of a difference.
I mean, Wraith King at the moment is a really nice duo with the Skyriff Mage. Just get the slow, get the stun, that would be the setup for the Mystic Flare. You wouldn't have to rely only on the Centaur. Of course, you can go for any hero that has Disable. Shadow Shaman is also still in the pool, for example. So, MSI, it's just up to them. 35 seconds left to actually make the decision, so not the longest of times to get a winning formula.
And we have a Luna. I haven't seen a Luna in ages. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying there. I've casted one Luna this week, but it failed horribly. That wasn't a JDL game, but like, let's see, Titan is picking here the Luna. I definitely like it, of course. It's bringing some nice right-click potential right at the start of the game with the Luna Blessing, but that's it, pretty much. Like, the Luna against something that needs some time till it comes online, and oh, look at this. MSI is picking Visage.
Well, I guess just some more Magic Burst, Soul Assumption,
But
one of
now
the
they
highest
ban
nukes.
Tinker. Like, in before Tinker ban.
Well, Tinker wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
For
I mean, a
sure.
Tinker Razor combination, a Visage for the birds being like the global presence for the Tinker, so you can just scout here and there, Tinker in and get, for example, Rubik and Ancient Aberration kills as well as the Luna before she got the BKB. That might be possible, but okay. The Lifestealer is getting banned out. That's interesting.
Well, Lifestealer is a hero that actually, I do believe it was newbie running against multiple Visages, even against Skyraf mages. Or I mean, against the Luna was picked up usually the Lifestealer, because Lifestealer just gets up close and completely wrecks the Luna. Luna can't Eclipse, can't lose and beam the Lifestealer or anything, but Titan, they themselves grab a Death Prophet. So man, they have a lot of push now with the Luna and the Death Prophet already.
Yeah, absolutely. The Death Prophet like is gonna be really a crucial hero, and it's gonna make MSI life really hard, like really hard. The Exorcism, there's not much they can do against it, and it's a Queen of Pain instead of a Tinker, so I was completely wrong. Like, I was really expecting a Tinker. Why not? Like, you have targets to burst down, we have a silence against the Brewmaster, that combined with the Centaur, stun, Soul Assumption, Tinker, magical damage. I think they could have brought down the Brewmaster as well as the Death Prophet before the ultimates and everything come out, but they decide to go for a Queen of Pain. Like, it's a bit how can I say it? I mean, obviously it's still magical burst, but not even close enough. Not even close enough compared to a Tinker. So I don't know if I'm not really with the crop pickup here.
Well, she's really mobile early on and doesn't really rely on getting those booster trials and the blink after that. Of course, you still want some
Sure.
items. In this game, though, Queen of Pain, I'm afraid if things just completely don't snowball for MSI, Queen of Pain might just have to invest the BKB first item, because otherwise she blinks in, telekinesed up, maybe silenced by the Death Prophet, Lucent Beams, Eclipses, Thunderclap, Ice Blast.
Yep. Yep, it's a chunk of damage waiting there. Either way, a short pause, but I'm already saying G, and we're gonna take that time really to fast introduce. Starting here on the Radiant side, we have Ohio this time here on the Brewmaster. Next to him is the Rubik here, played by Extinct. Yamate is gonna play the Death Prophet. KYXY obviously on the Luna, and Net is again, no, not again. Extinct was Ancient Apparition last game. Now they actually traded here Rubik for the Ancient Apparition. So Net is, instead of the Lion, now on the Ancient Apparition. Let's see if he is just on spot like Extinct was in last game with his Ice Blast.
Yes, and we will see as MSI. They do smoke up already. Shenrui on the Razor is leading charge. BYB on the Center Warrunner. As Chotan will take up the mid lane Queen of Pain. YND on the Visage. And the last one for them will be JYC on the Skyraf Mage. And can they repeat Titan's performance with the smoke and get the first blood?
Let's see. It's gonna be a nice clash. The Luna gotta be careful, obviously, but they're hiding. They're hiding quite nicely now.
Yeah, and it would be 4 versus 5 as well, they get spotted out. I don't think Titan, if they get in trouble now, it's just their own fault. As Net, he's playing with fire, man. Ooh.
Yeah, but there's no stun, no setup. Like, if the Rubik was on the other side and Net would have showed there, that might have been a kill because we have the telekinesis. But the problem is, look at the Skyraf Mage. He actually went for the Arcane Bolt instead of the slow, so they had no chance in hell to get anything done here. Like, I don't know, Queen of Pain didn't skill anything. They don't have a stun, no slow skill. I don't know how they expected to get a kill, like, unless Titan really is out of position. So in the end, the smoke is the first 100 gold lost here for MSI. The rune is going to be found by Ohio in the top lane, or like at the top rune position. And yep, we are coming back into the game. It is 13 seconds in, the creep waves are on the way. And let's see how it goes. Let's go into the laning stage.
Yeah, we're gonna have some nice tri-lane versus tri-lane action, and actually MSIs, although they lack stuns, they have slows, double of them if Skyrock Mage hits level 2. If he even goes for concussive shot then as well. Visage, of course, has already the Grave Chill, so they probably want to wait at least for level 2 before they engage. And Extinct, well, they're just leaving KYXY solo against the tri-lane.
Well, this is interesting because the Luna won't get much here. Not against this. Not against this. This is 3 heroes, 3 ranged heroes. But then again, why Arcane Bolt level 1? I just don't understand, because right now with the slow, they really could have gone for the Luna. Oh, that would have been slow.
Top lane, BYB, he backed off in time, but the telekinesis there, Thunderclap to slow him down. Do we have some more chilling touches there? But Hoofstomp actually landed on all targets, and BYB will make it out.
Yep, I mean, he's losing a ton of HP, but it was still the best that could happen there with the Hoofstomp. So he's getting out of there, no first blood fed. But as I said, like, they needed a slow off the Skyrock Mage, but the Skyrock Mage is now on the way top. Okay, that's interesting. So they want to make dual lanes versus a tri-lane solo lane setup. Interesting, but I don't know, Titan with KYXY leaving him here alone, this is a very interesting strategy. Like, this is not gonna be a happy Luna, and you know what happens to Lunas that are like not getting their farm together.
Yeah, they just completely fail and burn, usually at least.
Yep.
They do have the Death Prophet to maybe just, once he gets the Exorcism on cooldown, try to go for some towers or something. Especially if they have Primal Split ready as well. But now Visage is rotating away, and that's what I wanted to point out as well, is that Razor actually should be able to just take on Luna solo as well quite easily. Static link up and steal damage, and easy peasy.
Absolutely, but so far, no action after we had that little go top, and I don't know, do we have some dewarding, or which dewarding that actually came, but unfortunately it's going the other way, so they're losing essentially. Oh, they even go here for the Skyrock Mage. It's just a Thunderclap and a nice little punch in the face with the guaranteed crit, of course, of the Drunken Brawler, and yep, Skyrock Mage already forced into using himself.
Yeah, it's always nice if you can just get those consumables out, and oh, they want to go for more, but mid lane Chotan, he's the one getting first blood, actually. Queen of Pain kills off a Death Prophet solo.
Wow, okay, I didn't expect this one coming out. Like,
well, top lane Ohio, no, never mind, not going for the Thunderclap. They're actually playing it quite safe, and now the slow one to net. BYB, oh, the telekinesis just before the Hoofstomp came out. Now there's the Hoofstomp, only onto one target. Will the double HP enough to kill Ohio? No, it's not, but the right clicks from Skyref. They do get that counter, it's 1 for 1 so far. Fate Bolt will fly around the Skyref. Gonna lose his life as well. One more right click, they will get it, the magic stick.
Oh, the stick! The stick was almost enough, but with the second one there coming in, no chance whatsoever. So it wasn't really a good trade, but at least they made a nice first blood here in the mid against Yamate. That's a bit overplay. Oh, but look at the center. He's chasing AA, and now Net is in trouble. Them Jukes, the Jukes coming out. He's eating through so much, and there's the slow, and with that slow coming, that's an easy Hoofstomp for him to set up. There is the double edge, and this is, yeah, poor Ancient Apparition just going down.
Yeah, really well done by the center, just coming in to bully him like that. Bottom lane Luna still 3-0 only. So MSI's laning is actually pretty smart, just... Oh, another slow one to Ohio, can they get in range? No, never mind. Center not even gonna attempt it, was lacking a little bit of mana from his stun.
So it's pretty much what we saw already in the last game, like MSI having a small advantage when it comes to the laning stage, which is quite interesting because this time Titan has a draft which is, I guess, just as potent when it comes to early game as the other one. Then again, they have a bit more potential because their ultimates are better as such if you take them all, like if you all add them up. But still, like 1 kill advantage and the first blood on MSI's side, the mid pretty much going to Corp's side. I definitely like that. It's a good start for MSI, but bottom.
He's gonna get caught. Easy kills, telekinesis, cold feet is there, loose and beam, and
what is he doing there?
Like he was trying to sneak a kill on Luna maybe with the help of Razor, but he didn't know the supports are coming.
Yeah, but I don't know, that was still a weird position, like halfway into that passage here. If you're in that passage, like you're visible and... okay.
Yeah, but so, make it 3-3 now, all even. Of course Luna still needs a lot more farm to actually properly catch up. Looking at the mid lane, Yes, Queen of Pain got the first blood onto Yamate's Death Prophet, but lasted twice. Yamate is a little bit ahead, 28 and 2 compared to Chotan's 25 and 4.
Oh, and top. There we have a silence here. But do they have enough damage? No! The Skyrim Mage not using his second Arcane Bolt there. And the Panda actually TP's out. Okay. That's another okay, I have to say. Because...
oh, mid lane they go into Yamate, the slow comes out, Grave Shield, Shadow Strike as well, he goes for the Crypt Storm, but the Soul Assumption, one more like the magic stick keeps him alive for the time being. In the end, he does fall down.
Yep, Yamate did the right thing there though. He knew he doesn't get a Y, so he was trying to get at least a return kill on the Visage, but Visage there survived, and yep, he's using a Self, a Clarity, and going back to the bottom lane. So at least MSI is doing a good move here. They're shutting down Yamate at least for the time being. Quap really having a good time. The second time he's successful in the mid. One was the first blood, and now of course this with the rotation. That is definitely worthwhile. KYXY, how is his farm? 40 and 3 at the moment. He is 6 minutes in. I don't know, he's XP-wise at least he's doing quite well, but in comparison to the Razor, I mean, the Razor is definitely having a better time with 33 and 14.
Yeah, he's definitely this top lane, never mind Prumas, not going to get slowed down, gets it away, but Ned,
they want
he
to
smoked
CS.
up. Now with Chotan.
Oh, the Courier! The Courier, but instant nice micro here. The haste is on. Easy per PC. Ohio, not getting this Courier.
I mean, thank God for MSI. Getting courier kills early on, it's just so much gold. It's like an entire tower going down almost. But game has slowed down a little bit, or has it? Extinct comes in and now BYB, he's already down to half HP as it is. He right click, Thunderclap, Fate Bolt helps out a little bit, and Ohio, he's level 6 from this kill now as well.
Yep, absolutely. So he got a kill, and I don't know, Razor just tried to do something on the Luna, but they need a slow. Like
oh, they're going in from the side, net. Will they pincer JYC? He's down to half HP. They activate the Chilling Touch. Ohio eats his way through the trees. Actually, Concussive Shot keeps him alive. One more right click. That's all he needs. Silence onto Ohio. He can tank up quite a lot because it has the Primal Split. But now the Sonic Wave bursts him down with the Ancient Seal on him. Now there's the Hoof Stomp Double Edge onto Yamate. Exorcism. Is he gonna do anything? Magic Stick? No, the right clicks are enough.
That was a nice rotation here by the center. That was really, really nice, but they want to get the center. They are blinking here behind the tower, but they don't have any mana. They don't even have a Fate Ball, no nothing, not even Cold Feet. So the center is hiding in the trees, which is probably the right thing to do right now.
Hiding in the trees is just a theme of the series.
Yeah, what I don't understand is why he didn't go for Tranquil Boots, but now do they want to go here? Oh, they want to go for the Quap now, lift him in the air. The Cold Feet is going to proc, and oh my god, it's all about the right clicks, and yes, it is enough. You can't even blink out, so in the end, it's even the Quap dying there, and they saw that the center is still there, which means Ohio is just now going behind the tower. It's all about the jukes. Do they see him?
Yes, Stampede as well, but oh, can somebody TP in though here? They're not finding him. Oh, damn jukes. Thunderclap, it actually connects as well. The Stampede is there. What got stolen is the Double H, but Extinct is out of mana now. Primal Split is there. Double H gets the kill on Rubik as Net gets the counter. But now, Razor thrown up in the air. Can they get Visage? Maybe Earth Panda. Should think about backing off by now already. Another Boulder Toss. Storm Panda, he's on the run. Oh, the Crypt Storm came in. Yamate, he's there to help. Static click on the Razor, who actually got cycloned once again. But now, more TP assistance is coming. Shenrui, can they chase him down? JYC, he has Concussive Shot, has Ancient Seal as well. The Plasma Field is there. The slows, Chotan blinks in, and Yamate not really having a good game. 0, 4 and 1.
Yep, also like nicely dodged the Crypt Swarm by the Visage. So in the end, this was like some funny fight. Like also the Rubik, he didn't expect that the center is like, oh damn it, I'm gonna die in the next 2 seconds, so I just punch you. I really punch you, and he got the double edge through, which means he got the Rubik just the second before he died. In the end, the only really sad thing is, I mean, it's a relatively fair exchange there in the top lane, but I think the Quap's death was really unnecessary. Plus, not to mention that those two supports, they were really happy. They got a killing spree off the Queen of Pain as well as a high value target when it comes to experience. So yeah, that was definitely something that was worth it. I really thought they're just waiting for the center. But what I wanted to say before, and I hope I get this through before they engage again, the center had 2k gold, and he has a Ring of Regen and brown boots. Now tell me please, why didn't he just buy that 175 gold Ring of Protection and make it Tranquils? Because with the Tranquils he would have regened a full HP by the time they found him.
Maybe couldn't get close enough to the shot, but oh, JOC wants to go aggressive, silence onto Extinct, and blink in by Chotan. I mean, this Queen of Pain is accomplishing so much at the moment, and Yamate stand up by the familiars, another Arcane Bolt. Chotan has to be careful himself though, gets the blink out. Just as the Cold Feet actually was applied, but I mean, they just lose one. Exorcism can't be used for the push properly. MSI, they're doing a really nice job. Looking at the net worth, Jotun on the Queen of Pain, he's just so far ahead of anybody else. Level 11, has the level 2 Sonic Wave, gets a double damage rune. Man, if Titan hang around in this top lane, they might regret it.
Yep, absolutely. And the combination of that seal plus the Queen of Pain is so strong. Like on low HP target, like that Rubik for example, they're just exploding. And by now that seal is of course it's level 3, that's 40% magical increase, and then of course the Queen of Pain level 4 Scream, that's 300 burst damage plus that 40%.
But look at this guy.
Definitely like it.
I think they're waiting. The telekinesis will be there on Queen of Pain. Will it be enough burst damage? No, he gets the blink out. Ancient Seal onto the Brewmaster return. Static Link activated. They need to blow him up. Sonic Wave. It just catches him. Really nice angle there. Familiars, can they get some stuns? Blink stolen by Rubik. He gets out, but Net is not going to be as lucky or easy. The familiar stuns actually miss. One more right click. Now they get it.
Yep, that was really close. Those familiars, like, I actually thought they're gonna stun him, but no, it was on the edge. But all this is happening, by the way, while KYXY is farming. That's the funny part. Like, Titan is so active at the moment in this top lane, and sometimes even in mid lane or whatever jungle action is going on, that KYXY is actually finding a lot of farm, and MSI has to commit a lot, which means KYXY, he's, yeah, finishing his Midas right now. It's not the fastest Midas, but he went for face boots before that. And I don't know, he's doing quite well because he's kept alone, space created, and that's what they need. After all, the Luna really needs to get fat.
Yeah, it definitely does, although MSI at the moment. Queen of Pain, what item? Yeah, she's going for the Orchid as well. Smart choice, just, especially against the Brewmaster, you need it so bad. But looking at the graphs now, it's a 2k gold lead for MSI. XP almost 4000 actually as well. Although I don't think a single tower has fallen yet. Nope. Every tower is alive, so actually having a gold lead is so good that way already. Mech, of course, was finished on Shenrui for the last little skirmish.
Yep, which actually helps in those fights now, because those fights, they're so close. I mean, if you've seen the last, like, 3 engagements or so, how often a target is really low HP and just barely escaping, a mech really makes a difference. And one mech on one side, no mech on the other side, because Yamate is having such a horrible game. Like, he really has a horrible game. Like, we can absolutely say that. So far, he has been bursted down, or his exorcism had no effect whatsoever. Level 1 silence is also just 3 seconds. It's not something you really want to have. And now we see some pressure on a mid-tier 1 tower. He's popping the exorcism. Cliff is coming out. The question is, MSI committing or not? Oh my god, they got already on the Queen of Pain. There was the telekinesis, but with the Stampede, they're actually trying to escape here. The Panda already popped his ultimate, but maybe the Visage actually managed to out. In the meantime, we have the Luna killing the Centaur Warner, and I don't know, the Brewlings still going on this Razor. The mech still not used, and look at X think. That was a bad idea to blink in there. A really bad idea. He's getting nuked down. The Exorcism, of course, doing a lot of damage, but now the Queen of Pain is coming in. Was faking his ultimate, but now the Brewmaster, is it coming out? Yes, with the Mystic Flare.
Okay, gets caught as well, but it drops down to 50 HP. Magic, nope. He goes down. Razor gets it with the Plasma Field Net. He's gonna get chased down, possibly now. They go for the turnaround with the Crypt Swarm, but it's not enough, and it's a 1 for 4. If you
look how close they are to die.
Oh, Crypt Swarm. Oh, not gonna catch him.
Not enough. But still, this is after all a good fight for MSI. Tower is defended, and they definitely got a better trade here.
Yeah, it was a 4 for 1. Centaur died to the Eclipse. I think it was maybe even bottom lane of the Luna. But Luna, now his Hand of Midas is off cooldown as well while he's dead, so that's just a little bit insult to injury. Visage picks himself up a Medallion of Courage, boosting up their damage, maybe early Roach as well. Ice Blast mid lane, oh man.
This Skyraf mage, like, he's really low, but it won't be enough to shatter him, but still. Like, if that was a level 2 Ice Blast, yeah, that would have done the job. But he's far away from a level 2 Ice Blast because he just dinked level 6. So, yep, after all these clashes, the supports not getting as much XP as they had in the last game, to be honest.
I mean, farm-wise, definitely the same case, just not getting as much. Especially Net, he's struggling so hard. He's sitting at 978 net worth. Oh man. But
yep.
Both teams have a Blink Dagger initiation. BYB on the Centaur as well as Ohio on that Panda.
Yep, and I think it's the time, also the time. Unless they engage you in the mid, we should have a look in the craft. It's 15 minutes. It's about time we compare, because MSI is not doing that bad. But I think we have to look first what's happening here around this tier 1 tower. There is... that was the first try by the Centaur Warner, but what did Rubik steal? Double edge. Okay, that's not something you really want to steal.
You really don't want to bring yourself even lower. Maybe when you're just about to die, but I think she would actually probably want to even steal the Blink again from the Queen of Pain.
I guess. What they did, by the way, right now was actually also quite decent because top Yamate, I mean, he got the tower down, but it was denied by the Razor, and in mid they got the tower, so also a nice advantage. Oh, but they found here Extinct. Now with a double edge, he gets the kill. Stampede should be enough to get him out of range. Yep, he is out of trouble here and gets just a single pickup on that Rubik. That's easy per PC for that center.
Yeah, really well done, and actually pretty ballsy play by him as well, just staying around by himself there like that. But I guess he had faith enough. They had this observer mid lane as well, spotting out. Oh man! Mid lane, double H came out with the Sonic Wave as well. Yamate.
This center is living on the edge, like literally, it's crazy. Like he was already low HP and everything, but wow, like the only problem I still have, I mean, Titan is not looking good in this game, like when it comes to like ganks and whatnot. But there's one thing for sure, they created space for a KYXY. A lot of space, actually.
Yeah, he's catching up really well. Of course, Hand of Midas does help out with the levels. And speaking of the levels, she's level 11, so level 2 Eclipse, a lot of damage, but MSI, they're completely grouped up bottom lane, no smoke though, so running into a creep wave like that definitely just makes Titan back off.
Yep, they know exactly how many people there are. The Queen of Pain also not in a position to join a fight right now. There is an Orchid done for her right now. It's still in the stash, will be on the way pretty much soon, but she's not full HP, not full mana. She's gonna find, she's gonna find an Illusion Rune here though. Immediately uses it and, oh my god, look at Ohio. He's like, please, team, come. Ice Blast flying. And there's the initiation on the Razor, and this will be enough. Yep, MSI should just, run. Run for your life, because this Razor, he's so dead. They're trying to do something on the Visage, and actually the Cyclone is gonna finish the job. Boldatus on the Razor, and now it's all about what do they do here on that Visage in the meantime. There, he's trying to get a Soul Assumption, and it's actually enough to get the Rubik kill, but still, there's still stuns on Ohio, and now with the Centaur Warner coming in, the jukes, up, down, and now with the Blink, he's getting that double edge, the last hit. It is a worst trade for for Titan here, definitely.
Yeah, and Queen of Pain also got the kill on Luna. So, 3 for 1 once again. At least Yamate trying to do something with his level 2 exorcism. Getting the damage. Oh, but actually now Chotani goes aggressive. The silence comes out. Will it be enough? No, the exorcism completely wrecking the Queen of Pain a little bit more.
That is not a good idea. Going one-on-one versus Yamate with exorcism up is one of the worst ideas. But now he's slowed. This might actually lead to something, but no. He doesn't have anything to interrupt him. No Yules on him or anything like that.
Mystic Flare was also on cooldown, so couldn't even try for that. But
yeah,
man, that was a huge mistake by the Queen of Pain, just jumping in there like that.
Mystic Flare would have not been enough, because he was full HP. That's 1000 HP. Mystic Flare is level 1. That is 600 damage minus magical resist. That would have been not even close. Maybe with the seal and some collateral damage, but no, he was full
seal and
HP.
level 2 Mystic Flare could have done it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But man, Queen of Pain,
away from that.
you never go next to the Death Prophet when you're alone and he has exorcism up.
Yeah, that was really strange, and yep, Titan is happy that the Queen of Pain just did that suicide. Still, MSI has 10 kills advantage. We are 18 minutes looking at the graphs. We have 7000 XP advantage at the moment for MSI, and on the gold graph we are heading towards that 7.5. Even with here and there some small mistakes of MSI, they're still doing well. And I've been talking all the time about like, yeah, KYXY is having like space created situation, like it's a 4 versus 5 situation all the time, and the Luna is farming away. But to be honest, I don't see a Luna that is really farming away, because I mean, a Midas, yes, it's ticking, but nothing else around that. And now he might actually die. Oh, the Stampede being used. They want to catch up to him.
The Blink, come on, Blink. Centaur, no, not gonna go for it yet. They still have vision. There's the Blink. Hoofstomp, easy follow-up. Chotan, Blink in, Scream of Pain.
Yep.
And yeah, you just hit the nail on the head, man.
Look at this. Titan is like waiting with a smoke behind the tier 1 tower. They're waiting till someone rotates, but I don't know if MSI really wants to. That's the question. They're blinking instead of going for the tier 2 tower, and now they're all rotating. Oh my god.
This might be a huge mistake. Extinct is there. Blink, Ohio comes in, Thunderclap. Oh man, Javish actually got his ultimate of the silence onto Ohio. Will it be enough? BYB is there, Blade Mail activated. Yamate actually almost kills himself into the Blade Mail. Oh man. 2 TPs going out. Can they actually get? Yes, they can. But now Jotan Sonic Wave blowing up Ohio, man. And Yamate, he's in such a bad point.
HP, he's trying to TP out and he will manage it, but still, this was not really worth it. A Panda for a Skywrath, that's a trade I would do any day if I was MSI.
Well, at least Titan got the tower as well. But of course, MSI
But
got
that
the
was
top tower.
low tower anyway. I mean, that tower was already like on 10% or so, so it was more likely just finishing it off pretty much.
And actually, that was now the first tower that Titan killed, or Titan got down but didn't get denied. The tier 1 top as well as mid lane got denied before by MSI, so just some extra gold gain for them as the tower situation is equal.
Coop almost found net here, but didn't really want to commit to it. Yamate, they're just clearing out the evolutions, or not even that. So I don't know. What is the next step for MSI? I mean, right now they have an advantage, but they still, like, the timer is still ticking for them. They are on the dire side, so they might as well use Roshan, and yes, there it is. It's a relatively late Roshan, 21 minutes, and I'm pretty sure Titan is well aware of that. And yes, the Ice Blast is already flying. It's gonna connect on all of them. On all of them, but it's only level 1. They can wait.
Yeah, when it bears off, just pop the mech and yeah.
Stay together, pop the mech, but they have to be careful though, because if the Panda comes in, this hurts. Level 4 Thunderclap on all of the people, now they're spread out, which is of course the right decision. The center Warner, like, he should be like in the background, because he's the one, like, if there's initiation, he can be really fast to make sure that the Panda gets maybe a hoof stomp off before the ultimate, then the seal on him, and he would die under all this damage. But in the end, Titan decided not to contest this Roshan. So this is a 21 minute or 21.5 minutes Roshan. Aegis goes to Mr. Razor here. And with that, I think they can, I don't know, start, maybe look for another pickoff and then go for a tier 2 tower. They definitely need to progress in this game.
Yeah, they certainly do. And
top. They want to go in here. They just need the silence of Yamate.
The silence is there, can actually outrun them as well. The Cryptspawn doesn't connect. Oh man,
nope,
so unfortunate.
They don't want to commit. I don't know, like they both have a TP scroll, but MSI know they're like, hey guys, they're gone. Like, both teams at the moment relatively passive. So MSI, okay, they got Roshan, they got some tower advantage as such, or actually no, it's not even a tower advantage. With the last tier 1 tower we just saw falling in the bottom lane, it's relatively equal when it comes to towers. I don't know, the only thing they can really rely on is the advantage they have in golding experience. But if you look at the crafts again now after this Roshan, like, all MSI manages at the moment is to keep the craft at the same level, not losing, not gaining anything, or just very slowly gaining anything. If you, I don't know, if the craft goes on like this, we don't even have a 10k advantage by minute 40 or so.
Yeah, and if they just give Titan time, now Yule Scepter is finished on Yamate, can start dodging spells, as well as just so much faster on his feet as well. Luna, 400 gold away from getting, actually now 200 only, away from his BKB, gonna be a huge item pickup for him of course. And even the Panda is working on the BKB, although then again, I guess so is Queen of Pain, so MSI waiting for the Queen of Pain BKB might not be as good for them as the BKB on Luna will be for Titan.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, I don't know, I really hope we see MSI committing to something, because I think they should use the Aegis, and obviously Titan is like very reluctant to fight. And the problem is now, you just talked about the BKB on the Luna. Now that the Luna has the BKB, Titan is in a much better position, because now they can't just shut her down easily, because if the BKB is on at 10 seconds, it's a fresh BKB, 10 seconds, that means Queen of Pain is out, no Soul Assumption, like the Razor not doing that much damage, no Skywrath Mage Burst damage, no nothing. Like, that BKB is really minimizing the damage to just the right clicks, and unless the Razor is really soaked full of damage, there's not much happening. And now we actually have Titan doing what they should do, split pushing. In the mid we have Ohio, top we have Yamate, that tower is already going down, and I don't know, MSI, they just can't answer it. They don't even go for the tier 2 bottom, even though there's no one to defend it right now. So in the end they trade a tower for just being on the map. To be honest, I have the feeling that MSI is at the moment kind of overwhelmed with the situation. They're like, oh damn it guys, we are in a good game. Like, how can I describe it? Like, in game number 1, Titan, they set all the emphasis. They made a move, and MSI tried to answer. Right now, Titan is in a passive move, but MSI fails to just set the accent on something and say like, okay, we do this now, and let's see how Titan responds, or if they can respond. Maybe now with the smoking is putting emphasis on a bit more momentum-based gaming for MSI.
Yeah, if they just catch off one hero, it's gonna be probably enough already. If they get the stun on KOXY before he gets the BKB off, might be dead. Oh, they get the stun, will there be a follow-up? Sonic Wave, the silence is there, Mystic Flare as well, he gets the BKB with physical damage, still brings him down. Oh man, that was the 10-second BKB as well, telekinesis onto BYB. Double H stolen, but this will be tier 2 now, but tier 3, they might lose it in the meantime, but there's no exorcism though.
That's what I mean, like Titan is, they know for each and every situation just much better what to do. So in the end, yes, you got a Luna kill, yes, you might even get a tier 2 tower, but they trade that for a tier 2 tower and already damage on the tier 3. Rubik even managed to get the deny here because they're not fully committing to the tier 2
but
tower.
Hoof Stomp, Sonic Wave, they blow up net. Extinctor, what did he steal? It was the Hoof Stomp, the silence is there as well. Can they get Shotan? No. Blade Mail activated. Yamate though, throws him up in the air with the Yule Scepter. So at least they get 2 kills in tier 2, but I have to agree that Titan, they're just using their experience as professional players to just maneuver MSI around the map.
Yep, that's a problem. I mean, MSI, this was a good attempt in the mid, to push, but the problem is the push is not fast enough. And even though they get pickups in the end, that was better for Titan because Titan they can hold their high ground for sure. And they broke through the tier 2 tower in the mid before the Panda got some hits into the tier 2 tower. They're just managing those situations much better, and they force MSI back. There was no way they could commit and go, for example, on high ground. But let's see, MSI is still not out of the race here. They still have a good stand. For example, getting that kill here on Ohio might be interesting.
On BYB, Blink. The Ancient Heal is there as well, but he blinks out before. Oh man.
I think the center should have initiated here. The chance would have been much better, but silence first and then hoping the concussive shot, which also has like a travel time of the projectile.
Oh, Yamati runs into the sentry ward. Oh man, he's actually gonna go down, Soulless Subch, and it's gonna be enough. Man, that was so close. BKB on Chotan. He wants to go for Extinct. The silence is there from the Orchid. Will it be enough to Extinct? Gonna get right click down the Blink. Nope, Chotan. He, well, knows that the BKB was about to wear off, but the Primal Split is there as well. It's not doing anything so far. KOXY silenced up as well. Activates the BKB. The Hoof Stop. No, the Eclipse. Blade Mail gets activated. Doesn't actually do too much for the time being as Ohio. He comes back. The Stampede got stolen and they disengage.
Yeah, but not really. The center is blinking like mad, and now they found Extinct here. He can't really get out on the... Yep, he's getting that last hit, so it's all about... He's still chasing the Panda, the Quap, but... Nah, they can go for the tier 2 tower though now. They have to be fast. 20 seconds on the 2 heroes that can really stop it easily with Crypt Swarm and Ice Blast. And of course, yeah, they're doing the right thing. Visage and Quap at the moment. Creep skipping here, and then this creep wave should be enough, but... The problem is creeps are damn slow, and by the time they reach that tier 2 tower, we're gonna have something happening. But look at KYXY. He's already in the enemy jungle. Like, in case MSI is committing here, bottom, they go top.
Oh, Yule Scepter up onto Yamate. I thought they're actually gonna dive him, but the Yule Scepter
just silence.
stopped it.
This silence was on a creep. That was bad targeting by the Skyraf mage. So in the end, they're not even getting that tower. The tower is ending up with like 50% HP. The birds are dying of the Visage, feeding them away, not resummoning them. And oh, actually, that was already the resummon. Wait, did he actually lose a double set of birds here?
I guess he must have. Well,
Oh, that was the
hurts.
last fight plus these birds lost. So he's actually 1.5 minutes without birds.
That's actually pretty huge. The familiars have been doing so nicely to just help out with the physical damage as well as get the stuns going. But I guess not to be, although Pipe is now finished on BYB on the center, so he's really just tanky and hard to bring down. Blade Mail against the Exorcism, and just Pipe against the Eclipse and Ice Blast.
Yeah, I guess so. It's... I don't know, but it seems like the Titan, they wanna grab the initiative now. There is a nice sentry ward here in the trees, which just brought down that observer ward. We have Skyraf mage here to the right, but Titan is going back again. I actually thought maybe we have some sort of initiative, but really both teams, with a lot of respect, they're defending just whatever they got. Now, some Ancients will be farmed. How long is Roshan? Are we gonna see it in just some seconds, how long it's gonna be, the extra timer?
Yes, we are. Oh, 2 minutes, 5 seconds more, man. Really unlucky for MSI there. They definitely wanted to get it just as fast as possible so they could press their advantage. Especially now that Shenrui has himself an Aghanim Scepter as well on the Razor.
Yeah, and they were looking at Roshan. They knew exactly that timer is fine. That, like, if it's really a minimal cooldown spawn, they can go for the Roshan right away. But unfortunately, it's still 2 minutes away. Which means, like, before minute 32, nothing's happening. But here in the mid, oh, that was a nice try of the Centaur to get the Rubik. But Blink Dagger versus Blink Dagger, you really gotta be fast on on your Hoofstomp.
You definitely do, and well, I guess MSI, do they wait for next Roche now, or do they still go around the map looking for pickoffs until then, or just push out the lanes? But top lane Ohio, he wants to go for the vision, actually pops his primal split for it as well. Is he going to be able to get YND? I think it's going to be fast enough. Great chill is there, or is he? Another boulder toss, is it going to come out? Nope. So fire
Tracer
damage
is
stolen.
full on maximum 224 yet now here, and with that he can actually bring down the Brewlings easily. But of course the Earth Brewling is already on the other way. But now he's getting stunned by the Familiars, by both actually at the same time. But yeah, they're not gonna chase this, even though I thought this might be actually worth it. And now do you ever go here on Yamate? Yamate still has his silence and his Yule, so it's very unlikely that the crop alone is gonna get it, and the Scream is even off. So no, that's definitely not anything, unless of course the Centaur is coming in. But what is he doing? He's going for the creeps instead of Yamate. I mean, it's nighttime, so he didn't see that Yamate didn't go back, but if he would have just explored that area, he would have seen like, oh look, there's a Yamate not going back. That might have been an easy kill. Kiilstofte, the only thing the Death Prophet has as like a defensive tool. Like, they could have just slowed him again, then Hoofstomp and easy going. Yamate actually coming again, and this time the Santa Warner. Nah, he's gone.
Ohio actually missed with the... Oh, never mind, Thunderclap did connect in the end, but Shenroi is tanky enough for the time being to survive the Ice Blast. So now if Ice Blast on cooldown, MSI can feel a little bit actually relieved on the map, or at least most part of it. But Jotan, Queen of Pain, has himself an ultimate orb. Sheepstick probably, I guess.
Yep, that would be a nice choice here in this game for sure. Roshan actually respawned right now, 31st and a half minute, but I don't know, doesn't seem like MSI really wants to go in there. I mean, it would be a bit too obvious, like if they would be suddenly missing off the map, but apparently they just didn't get that memo what I just said, and they're all just converging on Roshan right now, going in there, and I don't know, Titan, I think they should contest. If the Ice Blast is hitting on like 3 or more targets, then yes, I think they should commit.
Well, there is a pipe though if they really want to use it, or if they feel they need to do so. But at the moment, does MSI actually have vision of the side of Titan? No, they barely saw Luna though, just like the Ancients. Will Roshan be fast enough? It's down to quarter of an HP. Familiars gonna come scout things out, but Extinct, he blinks in aggressively, gets the stun as well, really get blown up. He actually dodges the Mythic player, but he still goes down. Yamate now, can he do enough with the Exorcism? He's dropping low, BKB activated, Eclipse is there as well, but mostly into the Razor, whose BKB is activated. So will he go down? Now the physical damage battle, KYXY, he loses it, 3 heroes down, and now Ohio, he has Primal Split. Can he get Shenroi before though, the Eye of the Storm? Oh man, that was so clutch that the Brewmaster didn't die, and of course the same for Razor. But now Brewlings are going to go down, and Storm Panda...
They should spare that Earth Brewling. If they spare the Earth Brewling, he spawns right there. And now, yep, they're getting the wind down, and oh, this Panda, he's surrounded, and they have still the familiar stuns if they want to, and yeah, they don't even need it. This is a 4 for null trade, and Roshan also went down. That wasn't a snatch.
Yeah, Queen of Pain has it.
Was it the snatch, or did it actually get killed by MSI?
Yeah, it was killed by Titan at least. So
Roche killed by Titan and snatched by the Quap, but still, like a horrible fight for Titan here. 20 kills now behind, and MSI, they make it really possible. Like with this, now they might really do it. Like a set of Rex can really change this game, because that puts Titan in a really awkward position.
I mean, I really thought that just having 3 BKBs on Titan, all of their cores had BKBs, might make the difference, but Aghanim Scepter, Eye of the Storm, just completely wrecked the Luna. Razor almost went down in the exchange, so Luna actually is becoming just become strong. But
here on the Rubik, he might actually die. Yes, he is going down now. Okay, KYXY, does he want to go in? There's no Eclipse, no nothing, and the Rex are already down. And oh, now it's about MSI. They're going in.
Yeah, they want to get it. The Sonic Wave is there as well. Actually, one hero blown up. KYXY goes down to the physical damage. KYXY has buyback, but the Brewmaster and the Extinct doesn't. So man, Rex down, MSI there.
Yeah. How fast can they do something else? Like the Eye of the Storm with the Aghanim Scepter is ready in 20 seconds, and they don't care about creeps.
Oh, the silence is there as well. BKB from Yamate will it be enough? The physical damage, he's coming out, but the Ice Blast actually connects on everybody.
Ice Blast.
Oh man,
this Ice Blast really hurts, and now they have to be careful. Oh, the Scream even off target, and oh my god, the Queen of Pain. Yep, she's dying here. The first time Soul Assumption, but nice Kiilstofte here by Yamate, of course. The tower still not down, but I mean, they still have time. 15 seconds till the Panda comes back, and there, Razor is trying really, really hard.
They finally get it though. There's a mech now as well. Do they have any? Oh no, the Urn is on Skyref Mage, who is dead unfortunately.
Yep.
So at least one set of racks, but then again, mid racks also exposed. MSI. Looking at the graphs now, 12k gold lead, XP surpassing 20,000. So man, it's definitely their game to lose at the moment.
Yep, absolutely. Titan, they have to make a huge bang to get this game back on track. Absolutely. With 1 racks down, they can't really play anymore the passive game. That's the biggest problem. That's a lot of less XP, a lot of less gold coming their way. And MSI, to be honest, I don't know if they want to wait for the next rush, to be honest, because for this fight they didn't even need the Aegis. I mean, the Aegis was really just a courtesy to have, because the Queen of Pain in the end, she just wanted to suicide to get full mana and full HP back. The only thing that I think the only mistake they really did was now trying to get that kill on Yamate. They should have just outperformed him by going for the tower as well as the racks, because in the end, like on 5 people plus birds plus creeps etc., the exorcism didn't do really focus damage, so there was no reason to dive him under the tier 4 tower and the entire team eating an ice blast, and then of course tier 4 towers, tier 3 towers, the damage, exorcism. That would actually stop the push. If they would have focused on the buildings, I'm pretty sure they might have gotten the mid racks down, and 2 racks down is always better than 1 racks down for obvious reasons. This way Titan can still come back, and let's see if they want to. If this is really now the all or nothing push we see right now.
If Titan, if they win a fight with the Exorcism, they can definitely push extremely fast, because towers just melt. But now TPs are going the Hex onto Yamate as well. Will it be enough though? He has the BKB, he actually pops it now as well. Exorcism, will it? Queen of Pain has to escape, but Ice Blast completely whiffs, Stampede used. And Luna just at the sidelines, they don't find her.
Yeah, but this is miscommunication. They use the Stampede, but not to actually engage. They use it to disengage, and this is a huge mistake, of course. But
they might lose familiars now as well. 1 familiar down. Yamate though, he gets caught. No BKB anymore. Orchid is there, slowed down. Sonic Wave, and that's the death of her. He does have buyback though, and Extinct will go down to the Mystic Fair. Road of Athos to slow him down into it. And Primal Split once again. We might see the exact same thing that happened last time around.
Yep, this time
actually,
he might
no,
actually
they're
die.
gonna kill the Earth. Oh, but the Eclipse, will it be enough? Queen of Pain just gets the blink away. Too many targets to soak all of it up. And, well, I mean, this Luna definitely didn't feel like a core hero there.
Yep, and in the end, like even the AA just coming in there, YOLO from the back, just trying to get a kill, but he was so far away from getting a kill there, even he might have just better off, I don't know, TPing in the base. But he decided, I don't know, maybe it's faster to go that way. Either way, we have only a Panda, the last survivor. How much buybacks do we have?
That's GG.
Never
GG
mind.
is called. Wow.
They're not even defending, not even using buyback. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely thought they were gonna at least have one more fight in them, but I guess
Yeah.
not. So MSI, man.
We had buyback on the Panda. He could have just YOLO'd in there, slowed him down. We had a buyback on KYXY and a buyback on Yamate. I really thought that they might still have a chance in that last fight, especially when they are fighting in the base, while we saw MSI already diving into the tier 4 towers. But I guess they say like, oh god, the advantage on MSI is just too big. The fact remains, MSI beat Titan. I was talking about a good experience, and yes, they had it. Congratulations to MSI here. They beat Titan, and this is something you can be, of course, proud of. So,
Yeah, definitely can, especially how the first game went. But guys, this is gonna conclude it for us for the night, at least for this tournament. Maybe some JDL coming out later, but we'll see about that. But if you enjoyed us, be sure to follow us on this channel, as well as HeflaTV 2 and HeflaMoke, all the English channels for HeflaTV. And if you want updates from us, want to know what we're casting, what tournaments, when, on what channels, be sure to check out our Facebook as well as Twitter. Both of them are HeflaTV as well. For the Russian viewers, it's also HeflaTV on vk.com. And if you want to just get some cool emotes, just subscribe.
Like the 3-2-2 emote, like which we could post right at the end. But by the way, you've been talking about JDL. There's definitely JDL matches today. Today 20 CET, which is also a good reason to follow on HeflaTV too. 20 CET. We have Osliki versus Balkan Bears, and this is one of the most amazing games this week. I think even just as good as this one. And yeah, that's it for today.
This guys, just some music now to end the stream, and have a nice evening.
Bye.